Uh, man, we got just crazy stuff going on, man. Crazy. Uh, Let me just recap, man. A lot of these like maybe known topics, not so known topics. I was just listening to this Tom Horn guy, man, and talking about the Vatican's waiting for some reptilian god to come out of a portal down in the Southwest, man. And then you got Jade Helm down there going down in the Southwest, uh, and it's insane, man. Maybe it wasn't just allegorical when it talks about the red dragon and Satan being known as the serpent and all that. Then the reptilians, David Icke. I mean, I don't trust David Icke's whole interpretation of everything, but that I think that reptilian is kind of somewhat legit. But to what degree I do not know. I mean, do guys like James Earl Jones, I think his name is on Conan when he turns into the snake. He said, you know what I'm saying, on Conan. But anyway, okay, I got an orb video. You know what I'm saying? I just seen some these lights fly into a volcano, and it looked like kind of like wings, glowing wings. And I was like, dude, angels are supposed to move like lightning in the Bible, right? You know what I mean? They can be like, so, and they flew into a volcano. That's the pit. That's an abyss, a pit. You know what I'm saying? Into the earth, hollow earth. Okay, down in the mountains, man, over there in Kentucky and Tennessee. Supposedly, there's these big reptilians that come out of these caves around there. Kind of strange, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the human Z's over there at Yerke. You know what I'm saying? That's not too comforting of a thought. I'm sure you keep seeing all these cyborg type themes in all these movies and stuff. Terminator. The new Terminator, the trailer basically shows man fusing with machine and becoming a beast, basically, which is not very you know well, it doesn't feel very comforting to see these things. Let me think. What else? They got the Locust, man. The Locust drones, and I'm like, dude, is that the Locust that come out of the bottomless pit, and then they're cracking CERN open, bottomless pit, and then there's been these chariots of fire, and then chariots of smoke flying through the sky. And then I was in this Jubilees book, dude. It talks a lot about spirits, man, and they're a lot more powerful and ever present and influential, dude, than I've ever really realized. I didn't really realize how all encompassing this really is, and how more responsible they it says that supernatural beings are really understood, man. And before, I mean, yeah, I knew of them and I knew things, but I mean, dude, it's just becoming more clear and clear. And then I know it's like when it talks about lying signs and wonders in the Bible, it's like, look, we are in such a time if there truly is entities and powers and principalities and princes of Persia and the dragon falls as lightning. Look, we are gonna see something crazy that a lot of people haven't saw. You know what I'm saying? Ever before. Well, they might have seen them in etherical, you know what I'm saying, visions on ayahuasca, or I don't know, dude. You know what I'm saying? But I imagine from what I've heard, certain occultists and channelers and like there's some people that'll basically it's possession, and they say that they're hearing from the ascended masters, but it's like, dude, you're possessed. You just switch personalities, and something's in you talking. That's called possession. But you think that's called enlightenment or something? So these are crazy things. Then you see all these this crazy technology, man. You watch, they got like monkey robots and they're like dog robots and body eating robots. I mean, they got all kinds of scary ass robots. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the hidden part of this tier is they're really gonna release the beasts and the Terminators and the things that are coming out of the pit. I mean, potentially here, and it's just like just because I haven't seen them up close yet. Well, maybe I have, but maybe it's like the Predator. You know how it's got the it's got that camouflage type thing. But I've seen some crazy things, dude. So uh, the sky's the limit with this here. Prince of the Power of the Air. The sky is the limit, and it's also the kingdom of hell. So you got sky's the limit, and then hell's the bottom. So, or you could even outer darkness. We're dealing with some heavy issues here, like some what the whoa type. And then there's even I seen like these ethereal dragons in someone's video running by. Then there was this guy, what is it, Real Witches and Demons, and it showed this little girl floating in the air, and then there was these light beings that look like aliens, like grays. So say the grays are the actual ones that have a body, and the light ones are the demons that died from back in the day, the Nephilims. I mean, I don't know, or maybe these are the fallen angels that left their first habitation. Maybe that was a better body, and then they were stuck in these inferior bodies. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just speculating here to some extent because these are hard topics, man. You got to be in with the right people to get kicked the right knowledge to be able to call these things out, uh unless you got some kind of spiritual uh interventions, guidances, or like specific instruction, and you got a specific kind of vision that other people don't have, and you can see the things they cannot. But from what I've been seeing, it's a lot. What else do we got? Jinn, shadow creatures. Seen a lot of crazy videos, man, on the internet nowadays with all these cameras everywhere. There's all these things that were normally, oh man, you must have been on some peyote, you know what I'm saying, or something. You'd say to people if they told you certain things, but now it's starting to be like, whoa, wait a second now. Just like if you've never heard of Skinwalker Ranch, you can't even really find a lot of information about this anymore. Like they've been ripping it, wiping it off the internet. They don't make it easy. Just like the 10 Bears 0 year curse. They don't really talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Anymore on the internet, they wiped it. It's because what they're trying to do is they're trying to dumb you down to the potential that I guess the evil kingdom has, how much influence it have. If you find out how it is and how it works, now you look at your world and you be like, oh my God, they're all working this. They're all working this necromancy. They're all working this geomancy, and there's these spirits. Like there's really is spirits, and they might be what they told us are aliens, but aliens and spirits and angels might be all related. They're the same family, and it's like a cutthroat, dirty, destroyer, evil, kill everyone type family. So I these are the things, man. Same thing: Bigfoot, black-eyed children, skinwalkers, the zombie people attacking people. Even though I think that's more uh, brought about by some kind of weaponry, but I'm not gonna discount the fact that it could just be a pure demonic spiritual attack, like where someone's just totally overtaken by some force entity. Like they might be that's one of the reasons they might be using these crazy machines like CERN. You know what I'm saying? It might open up an abyss or open up a portal, things come through. You know what I'm saying? In a different spot. Like what's to say that over there doesn't open up portals in multiple spots? Like it charges one area and then different portals open up in different spots. So maybe there's more coming through than they know. And that's why we're seeing all these weird supernatural occurrences, because it very much looks like our world is kind of, it's reeling to and fro, man, like a drunkard. It's spiraling out of control. It seems like it's getting only crazier by the day. I had multiple people talk about they felt dread and darkness and fear just out of nowhere, the past few days too. So I mean, it's like yeah, there's a volcano going off right now. You know what I mean? It's just total. Uh, it's it is it's intense. I mean, I'm not gonna you know what I'm saying, poop my pants or nothing, but not yet anyway. But it is there's many fearful sights and fearful possibilities these days too. So I don't know. It's just you got to be able to be aware of it, and then you also got to be able to see certain things and not let it shake you. So you might as well get used to looking at things that are not easy to look at sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And confronting these scarier prospects that are in our could be in our near future, and some are in our very near short future. So these topics, if you believe in any of these things and you think that you're strange, don't feel strange because it's like the people who ain't, you know, at least giving it some thought or you know, who ain't gonna automatically just be like, nah, that can't happen. Because look, it's happened. They said, oh man, you're crazy if you believe in UFOs a few years ago, and now you see them all the time. So what else is there that we haven't seen yet that's gonna pop out that they've always been telling us there was these things? We've always been like, no, man, that's just mythology. Oh, that's just old man's dumb interpretation. You know, them old monkeys back at the beginning of time. That's the only way they knew how to explain things. But no, it was like, I think we don't understand. We've lost knowledge of things that they had to live with on a daily occurrence. So just you hear some of these legends and these myths and these cryptozoid zoological creatures and stuff and scary campfire story tales, and then now you look back at all these things and you're like, wait a second, maybe those weren't just stories. Maybe that's history. You know what I mean? So we'll see soon. We'll see history unfold in front of us. Basically, at the same time, we're all going to see history, all of us, every day.